Most people would recognise this object as a jerry can. It's used around the world for a number of different purposes. But where did it come from? In this video, we look at the can's beginnings and answer the question, why is it called a jerry can? Prior to World War II, motor vehicles and tanks began to be integrated into modern armies. Because of this move away from horsepower into engine power, a need for fuel and specifically the ease of transporting it became apparent. Early fuel containers were relatively simple. Many of them were square in shape, but required tools such as spanners to open and close, as well as attaching funnels. In the 1930s, German inventors created a fuel canister vastly different to other countries. It became obvious to them that these containers needed to be easy to use and transport, given the operators would likely be in high-pressure situations during war and might not have the time to use tools or funnels to operate them. The design was well thought out. It consisted of a rectangular-shaped can made from pressed steel. The larger sides of the cans had indentations which allowed for expansion and contraction in different cold or warm weather environments. The seams were welded in a recess which provided protection from damage. The inside of the can was also painted to avoid corrosion. A specifically designed handle was attached at the top. This had 3 bars which could allow 2 people to carry a can, with 1 in each side. It could also allow a person to carry 2 full cans or 4 empty cans. The opening had a large flip-top cap and funnel and required no tools to operate. Once World War II was underway, reports from soldiers on the fronts were positive in relation to the cans. With the fast-paced blitzkrieg tactics used by the Germans, having easy-to-use fuel cans caused one less headache. Around the same time, the US came into possession of a German fuel can. They realised the reliability and began manufacturing one of their own, which was virtually the same. However, their version had a distinctive X indentation. The British wouldn't realise the importance of these cans until 1941, in the deserts of North Africa. Their cans became increasingly unreliable and susceptible to leakage. Thousands of German cans would be captured over the course of the campaign, and a similar design created by British manufacturers. So why the name? Well, the British nickname for a German soldier was Jerry. It's believed this originated from the distinctive shape of the German helmets first introduced in World War I. They were said to have resembled a chamber pot or Jeroboam. So with that in mind, the obvious term for the German fuel canisters was a jerry can. Funnily enough, the term stuck and is still used today by many people. The design was just as successful and is the template for modern-day fuel cans. Did you know the origins of the name? Perhaps you could think of another name for them. Let us know in the comments section down below. As always guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to expand your knowledge and join the growing Premier History community.